Greetings, women of the world. This message comes to you undercover and on pain of death, because if they find out that I am talking to you, the women of the world, my life will not be worth living, and they will have my guts for garters. I am anonymous. Now, I'm not those wankers running around all over the internet like fucking eczema. They're just little boys in grown men's bodies. I'm a grown man in a grown man's body. Anonymous just kick down doors that are already open. They could do some good if they went down into the deep dark web, fucked things up down there where it's most needed. There be monsters, but they don't. I am anonymous, and by that I mean I'm just an anonymous bloke. By day, I work for the man, but I'm a double agent. By night, I'll send messages to the women of the world. Working for the man? Well, it's quite simple, really. You probably see me everywhere, because I am everywhere. I work for the man. I'm in every single newspaper that chooses to report on 8 out of 10 male athletes rather than female, that chooses to quote the male politicians 80% more than the female politicians. I'm not talking about Scandinavia. They are weird, what with their equality, supposed equality. I'm talking about the rest of the world, the Western world. I'm everywhere. I'm in culture. I'm in the history books, which has written women out of history. It's true. Come on. You're 50% of the planet. You must have done something all these thousands of years, but you wouldn't think it, would you? According to the history books. The history books is published by the man. We are absolutely everywhere. We're in the supermarkets. That's what I do by day. I make sure that all of those gourmet cookies, which have got organic, healthy ingredients from the peasant farm kitchen that doesn't exist because it's basically a big fucking factory in Eastern Europe, is marketed towards you, the ladies, eh? And you fall for it, don't you? The same as men fall for pizzas in big black pizza boxes, stone oven with more meat. That's for blokes. That's the man talking to the man. It's certainly not the man talking to the ladies. It's not aimed at you. I'm everywhere. Look at me. Look at the way that I'm dressed. I belong to the outfit. Looking like this, I'll never get my arse pinched on public transport. I'll never get pushed up against walls in clubs. I'll never get big, fat, toady men in sculpture parks asking me if it's fulfilling my fantasies when I'm standing just looking at a sculpture of a naked man. You recognise that, don't you? I'm not the one looking like this who gets surrounded on New Year's Eve by a bunch of fucking jackals who lift up my skirt and pull down my panties because I'm such a dirty bitch. I work for the man. I work for the man. I am in every single tight grip on a hijab around the world. I am in the acid that is thrown into the face of every woman who wants her hair to flow free in the wind but cannot do so because it is a crime in the country that she lives, a crime against God, a crime against men's lusts. I work for the man. Religion. Religion. That's one of our great side products at this company where we work for the man. Because every religion on the planet, every single one, it doesn't like the ladies very much, does it? I work for the man. I have to be quick. If they catch me, it's over. Do you know what I mean? The reason I'm talking to you, women of the world, is that behind these enemy lines, there are so many of us who want to come in from the cold. We want to help, but we don't know how. Look at me, I'll work for the man, and I can tell you one thing. Masculinity is fucking depressing. This is horrible. Being dressed like this, in this outfit, having to do the things that I do. Femininity. It's the same load of bollocks, if you'll forgive the mixed metaphor. Do you know what I mean? I work for the man. And you'd be surprised at the people who work for the man. Margaret Thatcher worked for the man. Mr. Trump, he works for the man. You'd be amazed how many women work for the man. It ain't even Stockholm Syndrome. They love working for the man. Every lady who's filling her little boobies up with salt water so that she can appeal to something or she's working for the man. Don't get me started on porn. You wouldn't think that porn would be a problem in the year 2015, would you? Look at me. I don't even know what year it is, and that's because when you work for the man, everything slows right down. It's a chain gang. Men, women. The problem with porn, it's not that it shows too much. It's that it shows too little. Where's the love? If it takes a village to raise a child, it takes a village to abuse one as well. I have to be quick, otherwise there'll be no more of this. I want to help. I just don't know how. So if anyone's listening to this, please know that there are many of us behind the enemy fucking lines, because it is a war, an invisible one, but it is a war, who are in some little man resistance. I get the feeling it's not going to do any good at all. Me talking to you in the middle of the night, throwing this digital message into a digital bottle and hoping it gets washed up on some paradise island somewhere where everything is good and everyone is good. I work for the man. I don't know how I ended up like this. Look at me. But I want to help. I really want to help. Oh, yeah, no. Doing a bit of sex chat, eh? Yeah. No, I know. Yeah. Eastern European. No, don't worry, she don't understand a word of English, do you, love? Yeah, I know. Well, you know. Man's got to do, eh? Yeah, right, mate, see you later, yeah. I work for the man. But I don't want to anymore.
I've got the blues, I've got the alcoholic blues. No more beer, my heart to cheer. Goodbye, whiskey, you used to make me frisky. So long, highball, so long, gin. Oh, tell me when you're coming back again.